It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show. The ultimate goal is to be financially free. My legacy building, yeah, that's enough for me. We're scaling our levels to a higher degree and passing the fruits to my family tree. The ultimate goal is to be financially free. My legacy building, yeah, that's enough for me. We're scaling our levels to a higher degree and passing the fruits to my family tree. You never work a day when you love what you're doing, fulfilling purpose, pursuing, growing, and never been truant. Dedicated to the process, focusing on problem solving, bringing minds out and be the ones that never went to college. Hungry though, watching folks come and go. I learned to seize the moment. Every option isn't optimal, only speak on what I control. Everything else is like an equation, comes down to the situation at hand. But let's keep it basic, bring value. Every room I step inside became an asset. I assess the objective logically where y'all procrastinate. With bigger smile budgets, I can do it all. Cause ever since I started hustling, we gon' get that ball jumping. Yeah, scared money don't make money, homie. You missed the shot you scared to take, that's why I'm always loaded. How many companies we took from 0 to 100? They never saw me coming, now them numbers up and running.
There is an AI R&B artist who just signed a multi-million-dollar deal and has a top 5 R&B album, and the person is doing none of the work. I think you guys think that AI can just be the cover for something, which some people can use. They can make an AI cover. AI can also make the entire fucking song. It can sing the entire song. It can make the entire beat. You can have a song that's one type of song and say, AI, make this into a country song. And it'll literally rewrite, re-sing in a country voice and redo the entire thing. And they don't have to credit anyone. This is so beyond out of our control. And nothing and no one on earth will ever be able to justify AI to me, especially not fucking AI in the creative arts, in which people have worked hard for, trained for, slept on the floor for, fucking got injuries for, worked for their entire lives. I'm sorry, I don't respect it. But
what's going on, y'all? It's Kid J Nolan here. Y'all just saw Kehlani. That was her initial reaction to this AI artist, Xania Monet, who allegedly got a $3 million deal, allegedly topping the charts in music on Billboard, all of this different stuff. Kehlani was basically voicing the sentiments that a lot of us have had, like, fuck this shit. It's not real. It's not authentic. It's taken away from, the real human creation of music. Timbaland has been catching a lot of flack for his endeavors in trying to craft an AI artist. So far, he doesn't have like an official record label that's backing him with it. So that project, for the most part, has been widely rejected. It's been clowned. It's been panned. It hasn't seen massive success. But this Xania Monet character, on the other hand, is seeing a lot of results. You know what I'm saying? Again, trending, allegedly selling records, streaming heavily. I've seen people literally posting content using some gospel record, which I find to be very interesting. You got the machine singing about God. What the heck is that? I'm going to be respectful in the same sentence, but fuck. I've seen people that have used it in like social media posts, stories, because people use trending sounds, and some people probably don't even know that it's AI. They just know that this song is trending, and people want to use trending sounds because it gets more eyeballs on what it is that you're posting. But that therein also lies the problem, is people will be integrating this thing into the lexicon of new music without even knowing that they're not listening to a human person sing. The lyrics are not human. Like, they're taking poems or some shit. I'm going to let homegirl that created it speak on this, but just wanted to get my little spiel out in the beginning. And honestly, this is not just about music. It's not just about graphic design. It's not just about, anything in particular, because AI and automation is coming for regular people's jobs too. Stuff that people go to school for, jobs that people have done for many of years, taking care of their families, most importantly. Um, and that could be any job, whether it's the fucking the you go in Wendy's and input some shit on a machine, and that takes away jobs from servers and cashiers and shit like that, who need that money to get through school, or just are in a transitional phase in life, down to your corporate jobs that people literally have been using their degrees to land, not necessarily applying what they studied for their degree, but using the degree to their benefit to get these jobs, who are now being replaced or on the precipice of being replaced by AI. You know what I'm saying? And I can understand testing it out, or, just seeing it. And I think some people, within the privacy of their own homes, you test stuff out, you see what it's about. But when you try to push it commercially, you try to push it like it's a real person, you try to push it like it's a human, you try to integrate it into the human creativity sphere, you gonna have to take your ass home. All right. But all that being stated, we're gonna be getting into this young lady by the name of what is her name? Talisha Jones. All right. She is the creator of this AI artist, singer, character by the name of Xania Monet. They say that they've ranked several Billboard charts in recent weeks, and she's got a new interview out with Gayle King on CBS. So I want to watch the interview. I want to get a little bit of her explanation of, taking on this project. I'm wondering if she gets into how she supposedly landed a $3 million record deal, somebody who's not in the music industry, somebody who is not a classically trained musician or a signed artist or a songwriter at the bare fucking minimum, or a producer. How did you gain access to the music industry so easily? Those are questions that I have, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull this interview up and try to see how she can convey how everything just took off.
So what you're seeing right now is a real video with real actors, but everything in the song except for the lyrics was made with artificial intelligence. Yep. It is a premiere of the music video for How Was I Supposed to Know by Xania Monet. She is the first known AI artist to debut on a Billboard radio airplay chart. She's on several charts now. The rise of AI-generated music is a very controversial topic, but whether you love it or you hate it, it does appear to be staying. First on CBS Mornings, we're talking with the real-life woman behind Xania Monet. She comes from a small town in Mississippi.
I want that back in the day kind of vibe. When love ain't live streamed, it was felt inside.
Give me a fucking break. You want that back in the day type of vibe when love wasn't live streamed? Your whole existence is a fucking live stream. Are you crazy? Are you bullshitting me? I ain't even got the homegirl interview yet. Bro.
That voice has been heard by millions.
Just loyalty and
But the singer, Xania Monet, is a product of artificial intelligence,
business.
and her creator is 31-year-old Talisha Jones. I was really looking forward to meeting you because a lot of people are saying, who is this girl? Who is she? Because for so many people, they think she's not real, she doesn't exist. Why did you want to come and reveal yourself in this way?
I wanted to reveal myself because I wanted people to know there was a real person behind Xania, that there's real emotion and soul put into those lyrics.
Jones, who also goes by the name Nikki, isn't a singer.
This is Xania.
Xania Monet began as an avatar she created while teaching herself AI just 4 months ago.
Don't treat me like a plane you ain't sure about. Don't keep me on a bench just to run your route.
What so many people are attracted to, in addition to her voice, the lyrics are what really blow people away.
Yes.
Are you writing the lyrics, or is that AI too?
No, lyrics are 100% me.
So
real
you
life
write all those
experiences.
lyrics?
Yes, ma'am.
You write all the lyrics?
Yes.
Never got to hold you close. Never heard you laugh. Never watched you grow.
Miscarriage blues? I don't know, man. That sound like you making light of it, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just being purposefully negative about everything, but I'm just not jacking this shit, man. I gotta be honest with y'all, dog.
The Mississippi native says the lyrics come from poems she's been writing since she was 24.
Whether it was stuff I went through, totally surprised, and then a lot of people started reaching out. And
But Nikki, they thought Xania was a real person.
Xania is an extension of me, so I look at her as a real person.
But you can't sing.
Thank you, Gayle. Thank you, Miss Gayle. Self high five. Thank you. Like, and this is what is up with you motherfuckers? And ma'am, I say this respectfully, but what is up with you motherfuckers with this she's a real person shit? That nigga Timbaland said the same shit about Tata. She real, dog. She real. It's real people. She real, man. You talking about it's an extension of you. Why didn't you come out? Now they say she can't sing, but I read an article that says that she actually could sing a little bit. Like she's done plays and shit, I believe. But why didn't you come out? You know what I'm saying? Now I'm sure there may be some stigma or some challenges, that people may have leveraged against her or whatever, but it's like, why didn't shit? If it's your shit, she an extension of you. You is you. Whatever, man.
So she's not a real, in that sense, she's not a real person. What do you say to people that say she may be an extension of you, but other singers who are actually, have worked hard, who have practiced their craft, who are really struggling to get heard, who are really doing the actual singing, that you seem to have circumvented, taken a shortcut through all of that?
I wouldn't call it a shortcut because I still put in the work. And anytime something new comes about and it challenges the norm and challenges what we're used to, you're going to get strong reactions behind it. And I just feel like AI is the new era that we're in. And I look at it as a tool, as an instrument. Utilize it.
You've been putting in work when nobody sees.
Are you comfortable showing us what you do and how you do it?
Yes.
I would like to see the process.
Okay.
So from the beginning,
I go into Suno.
Suno, okay, that's the music app.
Correct.
Okay.
Suno is a music app. I scroll through my list of poems or what I wrote to see what I want to make a song about.
Got it.
And I just take those lyrics, just go in and paste a sample, style, slow tempo, R&B.
So you're saying I want slow tempo R&B. Okay. She adds a few more prompts into AI music generator Suno, like female, soulful vocals, light guitar, and heavy drums.
And from there, you just create.
That's the other thing I don't like, right? So you're prompting and you have this avatar, this Xania Monet thing, and you're creating graphics or whatever, or however she's obtaining the graphics, which we have not, at least to my knowledge, I don't know where the look or the animations are coming from for it to be like a consistent character in all of these different scenarios. But basically, this character is going to take on a multitude of voices. So on one song, you might sound like, just for lack of a better reference point, like a Kate Michelle. Or the next song, you might sound like SZA. The next song, you might sound like Kehlani, who voiced her her issues at the top of the video, which that was a video from about a month ago. The next song may sound like Solange. Next song might sound like fucking Beyonce, Kelly Rowland, but it's all consistently under this fucking avatar. And you're basically, because she's not even specifically putting a name in here, she's just asking for a certain tone and a certain tempo and a certain vibe. and then it spits it out and she runs with it and it's going to the charts. Like I'm sorry. There's not going to be any circumstance in which I get behind this or support this or even try to reason with this, because I personally know real ass singer-songwriters that are probably right now as we speak tonight about to get their ass on stage and sing in front of 50 people and put their fucking heart on the line and can sing this character under the fucking table, can write Miss let me make sure I say your name correctly at bare minimum, Miss Talisha, under the table as far as musically. No knock to your poems, but there's people that write poems in every corner of the earth. Poems are great. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean that you're an actual songwriter. Doesn't mean, you know what I mean? And again, I have strong feelings about this, but I'm trying to remain at bare minimum respectful. But it's like, well, come on, man. And the fact that this is taking off so fast, yes, it is uncomfortable. I'll digress, though.
And they give you two versions. So the first version, what I just played, this will be the second one. Now my door at 2 a.m. said let me in, no miss your skin. Then turn around and pose the hand like she's the only one.
There's definitely a difference between the two.
And definitely, sometimes I'm doing this for hundreds of songs.
Really?
Until I get the one that I feel like sounds right.
So if they give you two options and you don't like it, you keep going back?
Right. I press create again.
Create again,
and you see two more come up.
This process led to a multi-million-dollar...
So sitting there, putting this this prompt in, or this request in, more specifically, people call it a prompt, but it's really a request. And you could sit there for hours. So when she says she did the work, that's the work. Sitting in front of the computer, you know, going through hundreds of songs, listening to it. It's like curation. You could probably, you know, work at a label or something if you want to be known for your curation or putting together your taste in terms of talent finding. But again, artist? Ah, boy.
exclusive recording deal. And some backlash from traditional artists like Grammy-nominated singer Kehlani. Kehlani has been very outspoken. I know you've seen her. Nothing and no one on earth will ever be able to justify AI to me.
Especially not AI in the creative arts, in which people have worked hard for, trained for, slept on the floor for, and got injuries for, worked for their entire lives. I'm sorry, I don't respect it.
Also, maybe she should write a poetry book. I'd love to support a good poet. I can't paint, so I'm not going to create AI paintings and sell them, taking up space from up-and-coming painters. What do you say to that? Because I hear that, and I understand that criticism.
Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Technology is evolving. Everybody have different ways of putting in work to get to where they're at. I don't feel a way about it. I still love Kehlani music. I still listen to her every day.
There was also some controversy because people thought, okay, if she's an AI singer, what if it isn't a black woman? What if it's, for instance, a white man could take this and do this?
Yeah, I heard that a lot.
Yeah, would that be okay? Would that be okay?
I mean, if they created it.
But it seems to open the door that way, or a black person pretending to be a white rocker, you know, and they're not.
Right.
I could see why people could be offended and worried about that.
Definitely.
Do you see that?
I do. The first time I laid eyes on you. But that's why I'm here today, to let them know. I'm Talisha. I'm a part of your culture. I'm a black woman. I'm a creator. I'm an entrepreneur. I created Xania.
All that's fine and dandy. And more power to you, black woman. But, you know, I'm not going to act like I'm going to support your character. You know what I'm saying? And I think over time, her perspective of the situation may change. Perhaps it'll be once she's, you know, good and damn rich, richer than she is. I don't know how much of that money of the so-called $3 million deal is, for her pocket, or if it's, resources and, promotional marketing that's going to go into it, $3 million in total, or if, she received a cut of that or all of it. I don't know the specifics on that. But, people exploit loopholes. People exploit blind spots all the time. And it's a way to get money, get rich quick, or whatever that may be. But is it sustainable? Is it something that people are going to fuck with long term? I don't know. Some people may not give a damn, and that's on you. I'm not going to tell you how to think or what to listen to in your personal time, because I don't have to be there. But I'm sure, just as I know super talented singer-songwriters locally and abroad and throughout the entire US, I would rather listen to those people, personally, know their real story, hear their actual vocals, and be able to say, I know this person actually put time in to make this product. You know what I'm saying? Especially with singing. Like singing, if I could just fucking, let me not put that on myself, because no, I wouldn't, But I'm just saying, if it was just like an easy cheat code, I'm not a great singer, you know what I mean? But with this, it's like, fuck it. I'm a singer now. And the whole thing of praising a singer, the talent is the singing. Right?
Did the label that signed Talisha Jones, that is Hallwood Media, says in a statement to us, what Jones has done with Xania Monet represents the future of music, and that AI is breaking down barriers, giving creators who might not have had a traditional path to the industry the chance to bring their stories and ideas to life while connecting directly with the listeners. Listen, I went in very conflicted. Over 91.5 million people have listened to her music. And Kalani's not the only one who is saying something, who's weighing in. Many artists are saying, AI people, knock it off. You've got Katy Perry, Billie Eilish, Jonas Brothers, Sheryl Crow, Brothers Osborne, the list goes on and on and on. But when you listen to what she's done, the music does sound good. Yeah. It does.
I would say, though, that, and I'm happy for her. I'm happy that she's building a career out of this. It sounds like if she wanted to be a songwriter and provide songs to artists on that list, that would be an interesting career for her. But I think that the company, in the statement that they released, gives me a sign of what's to come. Eventually, they're not going to need those artists, because they're going to say, I can just generate it using artificial intelligence. I think this is a slippery slope for the industry. People connect with artists who are real people. Yeah. She's a real person, but the music came from a computer.
Yeah, but you can't deny to me that the lyrics are amazing.
Right, but if you're a record company, you're going to be able to do the same thing. I could be a record executive and not have her at all. I can just go into Sono myself and create hits.
But Vlad, you can speak to this because you're the musician out of us. Sometimes, artists are sued because of similarities, whether it's in the sound of the rhythm or the tonality of the vocal. AI can produce stuff, but there are some subtle hints of things I've heard before. Doesn't that open themselves up for possible lawsuits?
I mean, potentially. I think at the end of the day, the fact that this is music that's been generated by a computer, the lyrics are real and they are heartfelt and they come from her.
The lyrics are real and the music is good.
But I think it's a slippery slope.
She's 31 years old, from this small town in Mississippi, who owns her own printing business that she says she will continue to do. I'm not sure about that, Xania, but she's going to continue to own her own printing business. And she just loves the music. And guys, she just learned this technology 4 months ago. 4 months ago.
Get to the money, honey. Do your thing.
She been doing this shit for 4 months. $3 million. Man, hey, bitch. And when I say bitch, I'm not talking about her. I'm saying in general. Hey, bitch. Now, I got another laptop over here. Y'all gonna fuck around. Y'all gonna fuck around. Motherfuckers. $3 million on a 4-month lick. Bitch. We finna get goddamn Replay Nolan. God damn it. I'm over here talking and fucking chatting with y'all, building community, talking hip hop, talking about artistic growth and elevation and goddamn all this stuff. 4 months, nigga. 4 months, nigga. Let me go ahead and make peanut M&M. I mean, you know what I mean? Fuck, nigga. 4 months, 3 mil. And she run a printing company. I guess that wasn't enough. I don't know, man. Now, the Xania Monet character is signed to Hallwood Media. I decided to look them up. Very interestingly enough, their website says, discovering and developing the most talented musicians in the world. Okay? You may not be able to see the entirety of the website, but they have a recording and distribution arm. They say Hallwood Recordings Distribution is the independent artist accelerator label. Let me see if I can make this page a little smaller because they have YG over there and I don't think y'all can see him. Never mind, that's just not working. But you see will.i.am here, and will.i.am is big on AI. will.i.am is big on tech. Remember, he was on Sway in the Morning talking about how AI was going to come out and, you know, fuck around and do a battle with Black Thought and Jay-Z and all that shit. And Jadakiss said, nigga, get the fuck out of here. Stay the fuck out of our culture. So yeah, this is a full service artist management company. $3 million for old girl though. Damn. I'm not rolling, but be sure to let me know what y'all think of this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. You know, there's plenty of lawsuits out there against Suno. The labels are fighting back, but they're also partnering. They're just trying to work out the licensing and stuff like that. I do wonder how those licensing agreements actually trickle down to the real life artists that are signed to the labels. You know what I'm saying? If there's any substantial kickbacks that will come off of this, because a lot of times you get these blanket licenses and a lump sum of money that gives people access to the whole repertoire, and then who actually gets the money? You know what I mean? Other than the label. The people who are source material are going to get pennies on the dollar, and they never even really personally signed off on this particular thing. You know what I mean? It's just that their record deal may have verbiage in it that talks about, you know, coverage in perpetuity or any new technology or new ways to distribute their music or license their music in the future. There's verbiage like that in recording contracts that basically make you subject to being thrust into whatever new technologies or new ways of exploiting your music come into existence that you may not know about or may not be in existence at the time when you sign it. But as long as it's signed, it applies henceforth. So all of this is controversial, man. I'm not a fan. I'm not with it. But of course, I'm a nigga that has dedicated my life to writing, recording, learning, teaching, helping in certain areas, assisting in the development of artists. So it's deeply personal to me. But, you know, everybody's not going to have that same connection to what it is that we do. All right? So I'll leave it to y'all now. I'm going to catch y'all in a minute, though. Peace. Yeah, family over fame in this bitch, yeah. The glory of living righteous is setting in. My street knowledge and education's a perfect blend. Young mogul, independent, I've been setting trends. The first one from my family to be faithfully wed. Fuck niggas and the horses that they riding on. I I see this shit from all angles like a polygon. I'm never politicking, the drama be piling on. Father and great son acknowledged like I'm Bobby Bonds. Conversation with my lady about the paper route. 5 sit bank accounts, every day I make it count. They down talking my commentary for hating now. Well, I can take it cause I'm bodying your favorite now, please. I can do this shit in my sleep. I been writing for these niggas, y'all read it and weep. I been fighting these niggas if you speak on the street. I turn your birthday party into New Year's Eve. Don't let me take it there. We ain't playing fair. This the ATL, Southside nigga moving furniture like Wayfair. Life on hold, no insurance for your healthcare. Lifeline gone, so you wanna be a millionaire? Well, let me tell you about this world I built. The women I dodged, the niggas that I read for filth. The sympathy cause consulting for the stacks I built. I had to